So when we found out we were having our third child, we were told that he had a congenital heart defect called hypoplastic left heart syndrome, known as HLHS. Basically, one whole side of his heart didn't develop, and that meant that there was going to be a 3-stage surgery to be done right when he was born to try and reconstruct the heart to work and kind of replumb it, if you will, to work on one side. So he was at the hospital for 6 of those weeks, 6.5 of those weeks or so, and then we got to come home and like made a great recovery as far as recoveries go with HLHS. But then, of course, you're working with half a heart at that point. And but yeah, I got to go home and lay in the grass and be in in a home, not in a hospital, and hanging out with us and hanging out with the kids and everything. So. And we were kind of in a situation where both teachers, and Sawyer happened to be born in the summer, so we were both off. And through meeting other people in similar situations, we realized that, wow, these people are completely displaced and have a lot more struggles, even though we had struggles, of course. All those added things that happen when you have to be away from your job and your family. We just had a great support system around us, and we didn't see that everybody else did. So through Sawyer's Light, we started gaining funds and doing events and things to help the Save a Heart program. The name Sawyer's Light, I guess, was just like keeping his light shining. He had such an effect on people in the short amount of time that he had. And I think we kind of both decided early on, like, well, God picked us for a reason. He's always going to give you more than you can handle. People always say, never give you more than you can handle, but always, because you need Him to help you with that. So I think early on, we decided, all right, God, tell us what this means for us as a family. And we were able to, try and direct that towards others. And I think that's the way that He was pushing us, to say, hey, there's always some good that you can make with this. In the crappiest of situations, like we can still shine that light to others. So it's kind of what we've been trying to do.
The Save a Heart program gives lots of resources to families who need anything. And one of the big components of the program is the child life specialist. And we have 2 other kids. They were 3 and 4 at the time when we were at Mott. And we had a child life therapist who came in to do play therapy with the kids and just make it a great experience for them and make things not scary and not frightening and help them understand. So that was great. Save a Heart also just provides a lot of resources to families. Meal vouchers, lodging vouchers. People, when you live in a hospital, you're displaced entirely from your home, from your life, from your family, as we were. And so there were people who were losing income. There were people who were struggling to pay bills, not having a place to stay, living apart from their spouse or their other kids. And so Save a Heart contributes to take away all of those needs from those people. So through Sawyer's Light, donating to Save a Heart, we are contributing.
For us at Unplugged, just like we were with Sawyer's Light on a personal level, we thought, well, what a great way to still not only support financially with $1 from every sale that we make through Unplugged, but also just the awareness. 1 in 100 children are born with a congenital heart defect. Yet when we say those words to people, they're like, what did you say? Like, yeah, congenital heart defect, CHD. So it's something that's relatively unknown, but needs a lot more research and development of things to help some of these kids. So that's also what the Save a Heart Foundation does, not only providing services to families while they're in the hospital, but also furthering research and developing new techniques and things like that, and the money goes toward that as well. Then the reason I would say that it's related to Sawyer and that whole mission is that we're encouraging people to live life to the full, and this life here could be 10 days long, it could be 10 weeks long, it could be 100 years long. And how you spend those days and the relationships that you build with other people are hugely important, I think, because it's an opportunity to make an impact on others. And if you're hidden behind a device or something like that all the time, not being present with those around you, you don't have those opportunities to make those relationships and potentially help others and have them help you through this thing called life that we're all trying to do.